Hello, yogis. Uh, this class is for anyone who has either been or not to been to been or not been to our morning mantra practices. When we have a morning mantra practice, we often find space to have mantra, like the actual mantra itself. So mantra is a vibration, so we're chanting. I also bring in what I like to call all my hippie accoutrements. So sometimes we have the singing bowl. I'm going to play the singing bowl for a moment. Oftentimes we'll have crystals. So if you have a crystal at home, something that feels really good, feel free to grab one of those. If you don't have a crystal, I recommend running outside and going to grab a rock. And I know that sounds silly, but I'm not actually kidding. Any type of grounding mechanism helps us to feel connected to the earth. So it could be something as simple as like walking outside and putting your bare feet on the earth. It could be something as simple as standing in the rain if it's raining outside, or going outside and being in the sunshine for a few minutes. It could be the crystals, it could be some essential oils, or eating something that's a little bit heavier. So like potatoes or meat or chocolate, or something that's going to really root you and bring you back to the earth. So those are some quick grounding tips. I'm going to teach you a handful of things. The first thing that I'm going to teach you this is called mala beads. Ta-da! Oftentimes you see us wearing them. I have them on my wrists as well. And the actual intention, the actual reason that we have mala beads is so that we can use them while we're chanting. So, for example, if I were going to do Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, each time I chanted, and I'm going to come up nice and close. So each time that I chanted, I take literally one of these beads and I just rub it back and forth. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. There's 108 of these beads. So you would chant that 108 times in order to accomplish whatever it is that is your intention. So, for example, if your intention, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, is to release obstacles, you could chant Om all the way around. You could chant Om Namah Shivaya, which is bringing peace. You could chant Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, which is bringing peace and love and freedom for all beings. And so there's a million different chants that you could chant. It could be as short as Om, it could be as long as Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, which is a nice big mouthful. So that's how you use the mala beads. You start at one space, go all the way around, and then you stop. This is called the guru bead. The guru bead at the end. So you don't count the guru bead, right? You do the 108 around, and then this is the guru bead. We're not going to use the mala beads at the moment, but I am going to lead you through a quick chanting meditation that will help you to ground. And we're also going to do a quick breathing exercise, which will kind of help us to shift our energy there as well. So we're going to start with the breath work. I'm going to take my glasses off and not see any of you, anything. You're going to start with the right palm. You bring your two peace fingers to your third eye, and then thumb comes to your right nostril. Okay? As you inhale, you'll inhale through the left. Take your ring finger, walk off the left, and breathe through your right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale right. Close your eyes. And you're going to do this on your own breath. your next breath, release the palm and breathe naturally through the nose. And so when we breathe through alternate nostril breathing in our bodies, so there's all sorts of energy. In yoga we call it prana, and other modalities they call it chi, or the meridians, the chakras. There's all different forms of energy, but it boils down to being that there's energy in the body, right? And so one of those forms of energy is called the nadis. And there's three of them. There's two with like a central channel, really. So there's Ida and Pingala nadi, and they go like this, right? The feminine and the masculine energy. They sweep through the body. And then the main channel is Sushumna nadi. Now, when you look at the picture for the medical community, the symbol for the medical community is the serpent that goes like this, right? The two serpents. And that's the same idea. It's the same wave that we have in our bodies, as we have these two polarities. We have the masculine and the feminine energy. So when we do this nostril, this alternate nostril breathing, we're allowing our bodies to find a little bit more neutrality. We're finding grounding and presence. You're also opening up your nasal passages and helping to boost a little bit of your immune system and your respiratory system. So you're allowing openness through the lungs, through the nose, through the heart, and through the throat. So that's our quick lesson on energy, how to open the blasting at the studio, and how to open the nasal passageways through the center of your being. Close your eyes again, or you can keep them open. The same bowl is for intuition. To help us shift our vibration. Take another full, deep, round breath here. Blink the eyes open. You can bring both hands to your heart. Set an intention. The chant that I'm going to show you includes a mudra. So mudra is hand movements. It could be something as simple as like putting your hands up in the air. It could be, we do this one a lot, right? Anjali, or this is Anjali mudra. Losing my brain cells. So you could do any mudra that we have, but the one that I'm going to teach you today is for Satnam. So in the Kundalini practice, Satnam means I am truth. So it's a way to bring you back to yourself. It's a way to ground you. So after clearing out all of those nasal passages, after kind of clearing the energy there and then clearing the energy with the singing bowl, we're going to bring you back to yourself. It's a really simple one. I taught it the other day to some of my teacher trainees, and Zion was in class with me while I was teaching it. And we went on the airplane. He got on the airplane and he looked right at my mom and he was like, Nini, Satanama, Satanama. So he was doing it really quickly because he remembered it. But it's a really great one to kind of ground us back into truth, to ground us back into who we are. And more importantly, it's quick. So if you're at home, if you are hanging out with your kiddos or with your family and you just kind of feel like you need a minute for yourself, this is like a real quick bathroom one. It's a real quick hide yourself in the closet for a second one. Sounds a little silly, but sometimes you gotta take a minute to yourself. So this is a really incredible one to ground yourself back to truth. All right? Literally looks like this. Index finger to thumb, sat. Middle finger to thumb, ah. Ring finger to thumb, na. Pinky finger to thumb, na. Satanama, 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 Satanama. You do it with both hands. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Both hands open. Take a deep breath in. And then keep your eyes closed. With almost every morning mantra practice, I allow us to sit in breath, to feel the vibrations around us, but also so that I can send reiki to the participants that are in front of me and also to the folks that are here online. When you're ready, you're going to bring your hands to your heart. Hands to heart, may you embody love. Hands to lips, may you speak truth. Hands to your third eye, may you perceive kindness and wonder and magic. Namaste. Thank you, Yogi.